Have you ever wondered if the money we use today was the first form of exchange? Well, let's take a step back in time, way back to the intriguing world of barter. The barter system is as old as human civilization itself, tracing its origins back to when the concept of money was non-existent. It is the exchange of goods or services for other goods or services. It was a simple and straightforward system. You have something I need, and I have something you need, so let's swap. This form of commerce was the cornerstone of early human societies, fostering relationships and cooperation among communities. It was more than just a transaction. It was a social interaction, a mutual agreement, a bond. Society was built on this system of exchange, with goods like grain, livestock, and tools cementing these early economic systems. The barter system, as primitive as it may seem, was the backbone of early human societies' economic systems. The barter system didn't stay static. It evolved over time along with human civilization. The earliest form of barter was a simple, direct exchange. If you had a surplus of fish and needed some berries, you'd look for someone with a surplus of berries who needed fish. It was straightforward, but it had its limitations. As societies grew, so did the complexity of their needs. The simple, direct exchange was no longer sufficient. For instance, there was no common measure of value. What if you thought your fish was worth more berries than the other person did? Or what if you had a surplus of fish but wanted something more valuable, like a beautifully crafted spear? This led to the advent of commodity money. Instead of directly exchanging goods, people began to use commodities like cattle, grains, and even precious stones as a medium of exchange. These commodities were widely accepted and had an agreed-upon value within the community. It was a significant step forward, but it still had its drawbacks. Storing wealth became a problem, especially for perishable commodities. And then there was the issue of indivisibility. How do you make change for a cow? These limitations spurred further evolution, leading to the creation of representative money and eventually to the currencies we use today. The evolution of the barter system is a testament to human ingenuity and the constant quest for efficiency. You'd be surprised to know that barter isn't a relic of the past. It still has relevance in our modern world. Far from the bustling cities and their dizzying array of digital currencies, barter continues to thrive in certain corners of the globe. In rural communities where access to cash can sometimes be a challenge, goods and services are often traded in a manner reminiscent of our ancestral past. A farmer may trade a bushel of apples for a neighbor's homemade jam, or a carpenter might exchange his skills for a basket of fresh vegetables. But barter isn't confined to these isolated instances. It's found a new lease of life in the digital age. The rise of online barter exchanges has revolutionized this ancient practice, making it more accessible and convenient. These platforms allow users to swap goods and services without the need for a common currency, connecting people from different parts of the world. Someone in Paris could trade their French lessons for Spanish lessons from a native speaker in Madrid. Businesses, too, are recognizing the potential benefits of barter. In an era of economic uncertainty, companies are leveraging barter to preserve cash flow, swapping surplus inventory or unused services for things they need. And so the barter system, a practice as old as civilization itself, has found a way to adapt and thrive in the modern world. From ancient civilizations to modern-day online exchanges, the barter system has stood the test of time, proving that sometimes the old ways can still offer valuable solutions.